All right, we are going to use Google Earth to create a tour of our vacation destination country. So after you've navigated to Google Earth, make sure that you check over here on the left side and that you are logged in. And we are going to use a feature here called Make a New Project. If you already have some projects, you may have them listed here, as well as the Create button will be in the top corner. We're going to create a project within Google Drive. And the idea here is we are going to create a virtual tour of the country you've selected for your data collection and vacation project. Mine is Cuba, so I'm going to go ahead and click New Project and type in a short description. Then I'm going to start building my list of sites. And this will give you a three-dimensional view and tour of your country. So you can look for your features one of two ways. You can click on New Feature and search for them, or you can use the search button, the little magnifying glass in the top left corner. And I'm going to search for Plaza de Cathedral. And it will fly around the Earth and find your particular site. And now the trick to this, it has already found it over here because this is a popular site, but I want to customize this. So I'm going to zoom in using my mouse. Scroll button allows me to zoom in. And this is just a satellite view. So I'm going to use the Street View character down here in the bottom. It looks like a little person. Drag it over, and I get all these little 360 sphere dots. And I'm just going to select one randomly. And there's no way to tell which one gives you what view. So I'm going to click on one and see what it looks like. And if I like this view and it doesn't have people in the way or blurriness, I'm going to use this one as my selection. All right, so I actually like this one here. If I didn't, I could click on the little back arrow up here on the top next to Photosphere, and it'll bring me back to my Google Earth view. But this is the one I want to do for this particular site. So this is my first stop in my vacation destination. And the trick here is bottom left corner, there is a little button that's easy to miss called Capture This View. When you click on this, it gives you some options. So I'm going to go ahead and title it about the Plaza de Cathedral. And I'm going to add it to this project, and this is my existing project. And then I'm going to go into Edit Place. And what this does is a snapshot of this exact view. I'm going to go into Edit Place. I'm going to add a image of this particular site. So it's this little button here, and I have a couple of options. So if I saved a picture of this already, I could just upload that from my computer. That was part of your project, was to save images from your country. If I didn't get this exact one, I can a lot of times do a Google image search, and it will give me a great selection of different images here. So I'm going to just choose this one here. And then I'm going to put in a description. Now, I'm using my description from Wikipedia to get a couple of different facts about this particular site. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. All right. And then I can make some selections here, what I want the point to look like, or the little spot on the map. Maybe I want to change the color of it. Maybe I want to change what it looks like. I'm going to do a large info box on that. I wouldn't mess with these latitude, longitude, because that gives you your view. And then I'm going to go ahead and go back. And now that has been added to my tour. I'm going to continue to select different views. Now I'm going to see if I can manage to find a view to get inside of this particular site. So right here is my cathedral. As I zoom down, I have a couple of different dots that are on top of this, and I'm going to see and collect a bunch of these to see if I can get inside this building. It's going to be a little bit of a sort of experimentation to see if I can find one of those. Oh, and that was a lucky first shot here. So this is inside of that cathedral. So I'm going to go ahead and add that as another site. So right here is capture this view, and I can decide what view I want to do. Maybe the ceiling is kind of a cool shot or something like that. And again, add the name of this site. I've got my shot here of Havana Cathedral. I'm going to edit that location so I can add in some additional details. Again, I have a better picture here using a Google image search, or I can upload it. I like this one here. And I'm going to put in some basic information about this. The fact that it's located in this particular spot. I'm getting this information off the internet, obviously. And I'm going to leave this one as a small info box. And I'm going to actually do a little star just so I can see the differences between that. Okay, and I've continued to add sites over here on the left side. Right now, I just have 2 of my 3 sites. Again, you're going for your at least the minimum of the 3 that you've researched on your country project, and 2 different views. I've done 3 on a couple of these just because I explored and found some cool views. So you're going to have a fairly extensive just list of sites, and it'll give you a cool way to have a 3-dimensional flyover tour of your country. When you're ready to present it or to view it, click this present button, and it will start at the very beginning of your tour, giving you a site over here, some information on the right side, along with the image that you chose. There's a cool table of contents, so you can skip ahead or just click the next button on each of these, and it will allow you to tour through your virtual 360 tour of your country.